like we always do about this time.
My question is, in this society, are we dealing with people or are we dealing with robots? Are we dealing with humanity or inhumanity? Do people more comfortable making the person you crossing path, the person path that you're crossing, the person you see on the street, the person you see wherever you're at, how do you engage with the world? Is it a whole act of making people invisible, making yourself invisible, and why? What are your values and why? How did you come to have these values? Did you come up with them yourself, or did you, do a lot of thought, thinking, and soul searching, or did you have your values handed to you? Directed it straight to your subconscious and you're on autopilot. I like to find the beauty in the good in things, man. It's like a must. Otherwise, I think I will be a whole different person, and I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be like the people I see, bitter and just nasty and just, or whatever. Bitter, it's all types of terms, but I look at people, I feel people, I cross paths, and I'm just like, I don't take things personal like I might have at one time. I more or less have pity for a person, because you know what, I love my life. I love the blessings that I have in the form of a wife, children, good experiences, food, homes, comfort, love. These are the things that I value. And so when I deal with certain situations, they not important. That's what's important, And yeah, I'm talking, I might be talking, I hope it's cohesive, coherent, but really, man, I'm sitting here in this park, and I just, I always have thoughts, man. I have a lot of thoughts, and I was just thinking, like, that's what came to my mind, like, I just walked past somebody, and it's just like, they're like, and it ain't about me. It ain't got to be about me. They're just in the clouds or whatever, and that's fine. But I'm just getting at a point of, we miss out. I think we miss out on a lot of things. I think we got a lot of garbage in our heads, man, and that made their way to our hearts, and people really sour, real rancid, real just, I don't know. I really look at society, and I'm just like, they really, and when I say they, I mean, powers and influences and things, and people with agendas and all of this, man. Man, they running game, man. They really, I feel like, they really destroy us as a totality, as a collective, for a small handful of people to benefit. But also, it's like they messed up, because what type of soul wants that? I'm not that person. I don't even feel good if I got and the person next to me don't. And then it also just, that's like a setup for problems. It's like when you got everybody else don't have, you a target, But people, wisdom is not, it's not everybody's nature, man. Is to be wise. Yeah, I hope I'm making sense, but I'm just, expressing what's in my head and in my heart, because I think about this interview I saw with Tupac Shakur, and he, or maybe something I read, but he was like, either the world got to change or I gotta leave because I got a problem with what I see. And that's why I relate and that resonates so much because I don't accept, you know, I didn't talk to people and you know, I'm kind of like an idealist, I guess. Sometimes I have, it's like an ideal, like, and I think people that I talk to sometimes it's like, you know what, you right, it should be that way, but it's this way. And more people just adapt to it, where it's like I got a real problem adapting to things that don't feel good, don't feel right to me. Even a job, you know, even you know, that's another thing. People will sign up and agree to do things that might not be right, but because the job say to do it, they're gonna do it. You know, I done worked in banking, and I see things that I didn't care for, right? And I couldn't my stomach, my heart, my soul, my spirit couldn't be the face of something that I don't agree with. Like I'm ultimately agreeing to do it. I'm signing up to be the enforcer of something that I don't even agree in. And I think most people, they just, you know, the paycheck buy them, whatever their fear, whatever, they just go along with. And I think that's the problem. We go along with things that shouldn't be in the first place, you know? So anyways, I'm gonna leave it right there, and I'm gonna pause my thoughts and check back in soon.